Hello, Diargos here. Welcome back to my Factorio series, Manhattan Project. Alright, let's see, we can drop that coal in there. Where did I get, I guess I chopped our rocks at some point. Okay, so we're setting up for red circuits so that we can make blue science here. We are also going to need to set up for engines, I think, which are just going to require steel and iron. Okay. What did we just get here? Oh, look at that. We can almost getting bots, but still modular armor is a way out for exoskeletons. But we do want that. But we're not quite there yet. Oh, you know what? I still need advanced circuits for these too. You remember that? Okay. So before we start researching that, let's get on something else. Do that. I don't know how effective that really is, but I'll do it. Okay, we will make, we need just copper and electronic circuits. I think the place to do that might be up here. So how can I best route that over there? That. Yeah, that should work. Go up here. I'm gonna make route the plastic over. But right there. All right. We'll do red circuits up there. That should be better. Okay. I am going to balance this, I think, right here. There we go. Okie doke. So in the latest patch, I think 0.6, they've modified underground belts now so that the yellow ones, right? So if I make a yellow one here. So they used to be 5, 5, and 5, meaning that there's 4 spaces between 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, right? But I read on there that now red belt is it 6 and blue belt is 7 or something like that. So it's an extra something, but I don't see how that's. Don't know what they meant by that, or if I'm on the right version yet. I mean, I'm on 0.6, I think, so I'm certain that I am. So I'm not really sure what they meant by that. That was out yesterday, I think. Okay. I need to look and see what that means. All right. We are doing red circuits, and we're gonna need copper, green circuits. Okay. So I think what I can do is just kind of make some dedicated. I'll pull it up a little bit. We'll do some dedicated green circuits for the red circuits here. But don't take off the line. Let's do it the other way. Do it like this. Yeah. belt here, and then we'll do a couple more on this side. Yeah. Line it up a little bit better. Okay, so that's going to be copper cable. Where's copper cable? There it is. Okay. And that's going to be green circuits. All right. And that. And then we can just pipe in copper, and I think figure out where plastic goes. That back up. We need like that. All right. Red circuits take copper cable too, though. So, all right, I know what I'll do. I'll just go like that, and we can just have a couple more copper cable. Well, I probably only need like one, but we'll do two. It'll back up nicely. Okay, so green circuits there, and then we can do red circuits like that. All right, and for the plastic, we need to pull that in somehow. Now, I guess I could, if I wanted to extend these out, I could a little bit, but now I can do this sort of thing. Oops. Yeah, and then just output them, you know, like that. This will probably work all right. Do one more of these. Okay, and we'll do it just pretty simply like that. Chest. Okay, let's power this thing up and see what happens. Power. All right. Get a couple lights. All right. What's missing? Iron? Yeah, iron. Duh. Ugh. Just totally blanked on that. Bummer. A bummer. All right. Time to get creative. We'll fix this quickly. Whoops. Time to get really creative here. Yeah. That kind of solves it for this one because I can go like this, right? But not so much for these two. So let's say if I had another one there, could go like this, and then not quite. All right, go like that. All right, the problem is getting solved in a very messy way because I messed up. Not quite. Almost had it. Everything but this one right here, right? So is there any way I can do this without really having to redo everything? That would be really great. Dang it, man. Oh, I don't want to tear stuff up. I could come in. No, not really. Not really. Well, I don't really need this one. Right? This is more than enough. I could just get rid of it. Let's just try that. That's kind of weird, but I mean, it's a solution, right? Okay. 34, not bad. We're gonna need 250 for that science alone, right? It's, let's see, where was it? There. Yeah, so it's 250. But then each one of these is going to require, each one of these electric furnaces requires 5. Okay. Well, that's a start, I think. Not pretty, but starter base was not supposed to be pretty. Going pretty quickly. I feel like I could have more of these, you know? Let's try to expand that out a bit. Okay. We will do it like this. Yeah. Well, I could have the plastic come in like that, and then the output could go something like that, and then have 2 more here. Oh, not quite right there. And maybe 2 more. 4 more, kind of same deal. That. This is a terrible design, but Kind of the fun of this playthrough is just kind of having a base where I don't really care too much about the. I think that's too, yeah, one too close. Where I don't care too much about the first base, just kind of wing stuff and kind of come up with new ideas. Let's try that. Okay. I think this will work. Gonna reset here a little bit. And then I can underground that. Okay. And hopefully these will keep up. I can try to maybe get that fourth one back in here. All right, and that means plastic needs to split. And copper needs to come down again. We really only need one for each of these. The copper cable, I mean, it's kind of overkill. Okay. Okay. Power that. Yeah. One, two. All right, and now we need output. Oh yeah. All right, so that's making. That one's on because we don't have. Yeah. All right. Green circuits look like they're doing all right. This isn't too bad of a layout. I mean, it's pretty, you know, I think it's not compact, but better than I thought, kind of doing it on the fly like this. I definitely have seen better ones in my last series, of course. I had a much better red circuit layout, but I wasn't planning on making this many when I first came up here. I was just going to do like one or two. Then I realized I also need the red circuits for the actual furnaces. So, okay, well, they're backed up now. Let's think about how I want to actually output these. I think... do something like this. All right. All right, we need you to go there. Okay, so now I can just about get this out into the wild. All right, now I don't have to chest it. I can bring it over here and actually make some blue science packs with it. What am I doing? Okay, so I'm gonna need engines, which is steel and iron, and assembling machines, which requires the circuits, right? And iron. So we need iron, green circuits, and steel. Okay. Iron, green circuits, and steel. Or I could do copper and make green circuits. I might do that. I could do it down right here. And that can come up here and pipe it into that military science line. I think that's what I want to do. Okay, so first let's make sure we have red circuits coming down. This is so spaghetti. Oh, it's awesome. But that's why I'm making the second base, is so I don't have to feel guilty about all this stuff. All right. Man, not quite. Let's do one of these. Okay, so I've got steel and iron, and I can get copper from right here. Okay, so I've got steel, iron, and copper, and red circuits. Okay, I'm gonna need to make green circuits for assembling machine, right? So this one needs iron, which you can get right there. And that's the only place I need copper. So copper can go right there, because this will be the cable. All right, I'm coming up at the end of this episode. So I'm gonna end the episode here. In the next episode, I'll just continue this and we'll make blue science, and then we'll have the electric furnaces. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.